guys, welcome back to the channel. Now, this is another sad story. A 50-year-old resident and a green card holder. She's been held by ICE detention somewhere in Florida. Now, this woman have lived in the United States for more than 50 years and is a green card holder. And now she's been held in detention. The woman was detained after a trip home to the Philippines, and she arrived at an international airport from last February in Florida. The woman who lives in Florida, she works as a lab technician at a well-established medical center. Now her family believes a non-violent criminal conviction more than 2 decades ago triggered the response. Now the woman is very scared and wants to get out. But to what is going on now, I don't think she might be able to really step outside a jail cell in the United States. This woman look like she's on her way back to the Philippines. And may I tell you, the Philippines is a tough place. You think to have life out of Jamaica? The Philippines is a really tough place for somebody who lived in the United States for so long to go back to. Now this woman is scared, very, very scared. And according to her family members, her 2001 embezzlement conviction has never caused any issues before. In fact, she said the family was unaware of it until this incident. The woman have kept her story about embezzlement from her family and her employer. Now at the back of the woman's mind, she must have known that it is risky to file for citizenship, and this is why she is still a green card holder. Not only in a Trump administration, but any other president that have in the past. This is not something new. If a person commit a crime and apply for citizenship, that person quite possibly would be denied citizenship or probably get deported. But the good thing previously is that at the port of entry, no one bothers someone who committed some crime and still have a green card. This is really something new. The family members said that they had flown multiple times internationally with no issues whatsoever. She also said that the woman renewed her green card twice. She was able to obtain a job position and it was all good. Now her lawyer was a bit shocked. He said that she received no active jail time when she did commit that, whatever it is, and has had no other conviction since then. He said the crime can be considered one of moral other than really criminal. It's more like a moral thing. Now, an individual must have 2 or of those crimes on record to trigger a removal from the United States. That's when you're in the United States already. When you sit down around your desk or when you're in the store, you have 2. Here's where the difference is. Now, he said, but only 1 to be denied entry to the United States. I would take that to mean that she was entering the country and this is why she is held. People are really not listening. I am tired of hearing my fellow YouTubers tell green card holders to stay put for now, and especially someone who has more than parking ticket or a record. So, if she had not traveled, she would not have had these issues. The family member said the family only recently learned that the woman was not a U.S. citizen. And anyone can understand this because she hid what she did from the family, and obviously, if they knew she was not a citizen, then they would start to question her why. And some people just want others to stay out of them business. But look where the secret gets her. Had someone known they probably would discourage her from traveling. She said the woman had declined to naturalize because she had promised her father she would maintain her citizenship in the Philippines to monitor family property, which is nonsense. How many people who are US citizens maintain properties back in their country? It would even have been easier because she could stay out of the US for a longer period of time. But maybe that's her excuse to her family. Now, US Customs and Border Protection always determines whether an individual with a green card who is to re-enter in the US after a trip abroad is still admissible. Certain criminal convictions can render an individual inadmissible. That is a typical way that they are going now. The difference nowadays is that the Customs and Border Patrol is taking a firmer stance and exercising greater scrutiny to individuals with old convictions or even charges not resulting in convictions, where the crime is arguably one that would result in an inadmissible determination. The administration has been clear about the change, but people, nah, listen. People, if you have a family member with green card, only advise them to stay put. Things that maybe were not an issue 20, 30 years ago is with the Trump administration. Minor crime seems to be reclassified under the new administration. In general, people need to know that they are to really concern themselves with whatever happened in the past. If they do criminal offenses in the past, if them don't do nothing in the past other than maybe a parking ticket or even a speeding ticket, then they don't have nothing to worry about. But if them have one little thing that take them to court, them must can wait until this blow over, because it will blow over. Trump cannot be in office for 4 years just for immigration. He must jump to something else and it will cool down. But until it cool down, people who only have green card need, especially if them have any criminal background, even one where people don't call criminal, call crime, stay put. Guys, if you have watched this video so far, kindly subscribe for more contents like this. Thank you for watching, and I will see you back here on my next YouTube video.